Oh, this should be the final episode.
Hey there.
Hey there. I should really have
What?
old Durant's here to go first. Ooh, camping supplies. Alright, nice.
Hey there.
Come on, kitty cat. He's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, since we're already down here, might as well rest. Sun and Shadow. Oh crap. Here we go.
Yeah?
These ruins, like a great grave for a soul.
Sure. Sure.
Alright, Durant's after you, buddy.
Hey there.
What?
Yeah?
See a tiny dot up there. Maybe there are any traps here. Holy crap.
Look at that. A
Yeah?
city to put all others to shame. And long lost.
Incredible! I knew the builders could work wonders, but this is amazing!
Many spirits stirred, edged with anger, violence.
We light our own path now, Watcher.
Hey there.
Boots of speed? Oh, I'm actually getting pretty good boots. Oh, I am. Oh, God, I'm so tired. You actually don't have boots. They're both boots of speed. I don't know how helpful it's going to be, but I'll give them both to you.
Hey there.
Within shades. Damn, of course, like, you ain't going nowhere, boy. Shade tried to walk around, he's like, nope.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, crap, looks like I have to go in here. Oh, crap. We should be okay. More of them don't show up. We should be okay. The shades weren't that strong. It's really that Drake that I'm gigantically worried about. Hey, Bluvius, what's going on, buddy? Ow! That would be why I was worried about him. He's paralyzed now. Oh, he's starting.
This isn't working.
You did.
Hey there. Mm-hmm. Hey there.
Minor bracers of deflection. What are your bracers? I like those. I like that too, to be honest. Here we go, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that is. Ta'andra Terra? I have no clue what that is. Yeah, well.
Hey there.
What's up, Whale? Oh, wait, you weren't up on the temple, Whale.
Can it be? I never thought I'd see with my very own eyes. Even when you look Weil in the face, you can't know for certain.
Yeah, my eyes.
You understand the value of a mystery watcher, a buried scroll, a hidden truth. These are my ways.
Oh yeah, I did do that thing for you.
You unravel a thread, Watcher. One you have lost and discovered over generations. And following it to its end has only brought you back to the beginning. A nebula of souls, blind and brimming with potential. The answer to Woodika's question and the beginning of yours. What would you do with them?
Brath wants them returned to the cycle, and that's what I promised.
To live out countless lives, each old existence lost to the new. The point is never the end with that last shuddering breath, but all the years that lead up to it. Even the gods require fresh mysteries.
Okay, I'm not doing it.
No end, Watcher. That is the purpose.
What would happen to them?
None know. They could end up anywhere in the realms of gods or mortals, whole or divided. Discovering them again and charting their course through the ether will be a new mystery.
I'm not endangering, like, millions of people's souls just because you can have a mystery to solve.
That is a word for endings, and this is but a crossroads. Even I do not know what you would choose.
Not that. I'm telling you that right now. Stupid whale. Maybe that's why you're down here.
Hey there.
Go ahead and cross here, huh?
Hey there.
Oh, you'll know what I'll do. Oh, drink this time? Should be even easier. And good morning, Sauron. Oh, crap, there's a freaking drink. In that case, let's go ahead and activate Bumper Arrest. That drink's about to do its big move. And it's gonna hoit. Oh, accidentally got that.
Still.
The Paru beyond seek!
Damn, crap out of that thing. Ridiculous. Awesome.
Hey there. Mm-hmm.
Meh. Meh.
Hey there.
Crap and crap. More shades. Nice domination. She's pretty good at that.
Sacre!
Die!
I gotta ask Sauron, which ending did you choose? Like, what did you decide to do with the souls? Really? That's interesting.
I'm ready.
I'm totally gonna return them to the cycle. Yeah, there didn't seem to be a right or wrong answer with all of. Well, there's a few that seem wrong. Whales seems wrong. No, don't do anything. Just do crazy crap. Throw the souls everywhere. That doesn't seem right. Nah, trust me, it'll be fun. Other gods won't know what's going on. Durant's, dang it. What is with you, dude? Ooh, camping supplies. Area of effect. Let's give that to her.
Yeah?
Oh my god, did Durant get injured twice? You are
Yeah.
awful. I guess that's why you gotta have some athleticism on every character, huh? I guess we can go ahead and camp. Yeah, this is the final room, so we're gonna go ahead and camp.
Do you think a single man might change the course of destiny?
Hey there.
It's a random question.
Hey there.
What's the point of getting all these gems if I can never make it back up? Whatever. Oh, Sauron, there was a question I wanted to ask you. If I was to start a new game, and I don't have the DLC, and then I buy the DLC somewhere in the middle of playing that game, will I be able to play the DLC in that game? Or do I have to start a new game completely?
Are you ready to take the oath? To spread the word of the gods to the lost and heathen?
Hey there.
No. Ring of Unshackling, what is that? Suppress affliction, huh?
Yeah?
Yeah, I knew it's not stuff you do at the very beginning, but CB was actually telling me it's stuff that's pretty early on. You do it a lot earlier than the end of the game.
I'm ready.
Need something?
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Following your lead.
I am trusting you to remain loyal to the gods in this. If you do not, you will have greater powers than me to answer to. But you will answer to me as well.
Hey there.
Broad belt of power. Ooh, 2 might and 2 resolve. There you go, buddy.
I wouldn't ask this were there any other choice.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool to play the DLC and get those new characters and everything. Are they pretty cool characters?
This is a missionary, same as I was. Taught the wrong things as I was. Alcyonis. They have held off many would-be invaders.
Oh, there's a thief? That's...
You are ready to give a confession?
I'm ready to hear one from you.
Oh, there you are, Theos.
You are far from your post, Inquisitor. What brings you here? That woman sought only to destroy the foundations of peace and civility that my people sacrificed everything to build. We are in a sanctum holy to Utica. There are others like it in service to the other gods. I come here often to pray for her counsel, and in this space I may be assured that she hears me. It has many uses, but its purpose is to bring structure to the chaos that surrounds it. They are monuments to Utica's greatest servants among my people. I hope to join them myself one day, but my work is not yet complete. The Inquisition was based on the need to cut the flesh from a rotting wound.
Ugh.
What is a god? A higher power? A rewarder of good deeds and punisher of the wicked? Something men can turn to in their darkest moments when their days seem only like bridges from one tragedy to the next. Our gods are all these things. We are in a sacred place within earshot of the gods themselves. This is not the time. You've been through much these past few months. You will return home and you will rest. When you feel you have recovered, you may rejoin us at the trials. The Inquisition is far from over, and I will have need of you.
Theos is an interesting enemy. It's not like I have, like, blood-boiling hatred for him or anything like that, like some big bad guys at the end of a game, but I don't like him.
There are many who continue to spread the lies of the apostate. The Inquisition will not end until we have pronounced judgment on all of them. How did you find it? Another in a string of acts of petty defiance. For all her knowledge, she always preferred spite over reason. Then she should have obeyed. I ask one thing of all my followers. She was incapable. A waste of rare talent and intellect. What of your cohorts, then? They have followed you to their deaths. Is it loyalty that brings them here? Or is it, as my agents suggest, that they have no direction of their own? You have devoted yourself to studying the work of my people. Why?
I thought your people had much to teach us. That we too could create great machines, improve our ships, make an empire as vast and impressive as yours ever was, built upon your secrets.
And did you ever consider that these were things you were never meant to understand? That their comprehension is beyond you?
The Ingwithans weren't an infallible race. You were never gods.
You are living in the time of my people, Amawa. You owe them more than you will ever comprehend.
Man, this
So
guy's
it shall
condescending,
ever
though.
be. Greater civilizations than yours have attempted to reclaim what we buried. The greater their successes, the worse their fates in the end. I have seen to it. What of you, Orlan? My agents tell me you are far from home, both in distance and in years. Have your friends proven a worthy distraction from the pain of ostracism?
Ostracism? Is that the name for the groin rash your mother gave me? Don't fool yourself, old man. You know nothing about me.
Enlighten me, then. Is it Gallowayne you serve, or is it Wal?
I do not serve Gallowayne. I am an instrument of his will.
But such difficulty on the way. If you had only accepted that perhaps you were fit to serve neither god, just as you were unfit to serve your tribe. You might have saved yourself the trouble.
Belittle my struggle at your own peril, Theos. I have been reforged by challenge and contest. Saved myself the trouble? Pfft, trouble,
He's
my
kind of a
friend,
jerk.
is what has made me strong enough to pull your lungs out through your colon.
And Haravi's
Yet
staring down
I suspect you
Theos.
amount to little in your god's eyes in either case.
Is that a short joke?
You built a weapon that delivered exactly as promised.
I served my goddess as you did yours.
Yet the other builders were slain. 11 of a dozen. Why not you? Were you somehow different? Redeemable in your god's sight?
Whatever desire I had to be redeemed in her eyes was weakness, purged by the Watcher's sight.
Or was it merely that your goddess wanted you dead as well, and your delusions of importance prevented you from seeing the obvious?
A whore's beguiling charms, nothing more. But the spell's broke now, Theos. The trial's over. I know friend from foe, and I've come here now to see a foe repaid.
You were able to destroy a god because another god wished it. Without her hand to guide you, you could not strike at a god any more than you could strike the sky. You are impotent, and not just
Ouch.
from the pox. I understand your Duke's bells gave you a mission.
Their orders do not absolve me of my greater responsibility to the safety and well-being of the Republics.
Trying to rile up Pallegina? Bad move, my friend. Unless you feel like you have too many limbs. In that case, keep it up.
Yet you disobeyed. Something you already have a reputation for. They will know, of course. If it had been for a worthy cause, they might have forgiven you. But I don't see them pursuing animancy after seeing what it's done here. They trusted you, and you disappointed, as you always have. And you will again be disowned.
The parents scold, but the children are safe. Whether animancy research continues in the Republics or not, they will survive. For now, that's enough. In any case, I wouldn't be so smug about my fate, Theos. I imagine Woodica responds to disappointment much more severely than even my dukes.
You are here because you are lost. The gods cannot reach
Nothing for the
everyone
grieving mother?
need. May you fare better in your next lives. I gather you have had your soul awakened. Why else would you shadow my footsteps like some stray mongrel? You think I have something to offer you, but our business was concluded long ago.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
I answered your questions once. That your soul is not fit to accept the answers is of little concern to me. I lied to no one. Not to you, not to anyone. The gods are real. They are everything we need them to be, and the world is better for it. The spread of our faith ended many such atrocities. I do what I must to ensure it continues to do so.
So you cause one to stop others?
The heart of this country
not
is
better,
skipped a
buddy.
beat, nothing more. I have done far worse. I plunged the peaceful kingdom of Telosus into civil war. I slew the monarch of Desantio, whose people never knew hardship under his rule, and replaced him with a cruel despot who brought them to ruin. When plague arrived at the great city of Arborensis, I saw to it that the cure did not. They piled their dead outside the city in heaps that rose above their walls. That's where you are mistaken. There was a time, back when your soul was still a shapeless mist, when the world believed only in false gods. Thousands of them. Gods that told them to take slaves. Gods that told them to make war upon their neighbors and devour the slain. Gods that told them to burn their children alive and cover themselves in the ashes as a sign of their faith. But all that changed when they learned of the true gods. Our gods. All those misshapen, bestial instincts melted beneath the radiance of our God's majesty. You could see it in their eyes. That dull emptiness replaced with the glimmer of a kindled spark. There is no false hope. Only hope for things that never come. Have you imagined this existence? The one the apostate would have created. We are not all so virtuous as she. Without our gods, the most wicked, the most tyrannical, they would take that power for themselves.
Well, we're gonna have to have faith in ourselves.
But more than that, it would be a hollow existence. All mysteries forever unanswered. All purposes constructed from meaninglessness. No endings to bring closure. Only a wheel, turning without mercy, grinding our spirits to dust. For all my years, I have seen exactly what they are capable of. What the apostate asked was beyond any man. All I have seen, the millennia of experience. I will not be dissuaded from this course.
He almost has a good argument.
This is the only way.
Almost.
We are all controlled by our own doubts. Better that we should be relieved of them. With your soul and thousands of others, I will see this world purged of its suffering. Hear me, Woodica. Your servant calls for aid. Rock 10!
Whoa! Oh, God. Thank you, babe. Looks delicious. Yeah, it looked pretty good. Ow. Oh, Pallegina's dead. That was super fast.
The angry one is
Grant's dead.
off the giant has been
Kana's dead. Okay, well, that just went amazing. Huh. I don't even... I have to go through all that dialogue again? Is that true? Do I have to keep going through that dialogue if I keep dying? Because that's really stupid.
Hey there.
Oh, quick save like as the battle is starting? Can you quick save after the battle starts?
You are... How did you find it? Another in a string. Then she should have been one of your cohort. You have devoted your...
I thought...
And did you... You are great... Yeah, oh, you... I gather you have had your soul awakened. Why else would you... You think your abilities... I answered your question. The heart of this country... When plague arrived, that's when... There was a time, but all that changed when they... And replaced it with... Have you imagined... But more than that, for all I have seen, you have not thought with your... Hear me, Woodica.
You can't save while in combat. That doesn't make any sense. And let's just see what happens. Oh, I already killed him. Oh, he jumped in that one.
Attend to the priest!
Why don't you...
Following your... This isn't working!
You're telling me this isn't working.
This isn't working!
Wait, why is it slow mode active? I was wondering why that was going so fast. Boy, nobody can get up.
Ixmaru!
Wow, he just keeps dying.
I'm fine. Just a little blood loss.
Nobody can get up either.
Your thoughts must flow deeply.
What is she doing? Why is she just standing there? And why can't I cast any spells with her? What's wrong with her? Is she glitched or something?
Stand still!
I do not understand what is happening.
Someone tend to the Orland!
I do not understand. Like, she'll stand up and then she'll just stand there.
Sure.
Regardless, I don't know why half speed mode isn't set whenever that battle starts. That don't make any sense. Alright, this is what I've been saving all these potions for. For how long? 45 seconds? That's pretty good, I guess. First things first, let's move all this stuff in here. God, I wish there was a faster way to do this. What is that? Mask of War Paint. What does that do? Oh, dang! Oh, 20 seconds. That's not bad, though. Okay, just a couple more inventories. There we go. Okay. Now let's see here. Eldritch Aim. Nah, that's not really that important. Spirit Shield. I like that. Iron Skin. Vital Essence. Potion of Power. My question is, will these be running out as I'm talking to him? Because if they are, that's gonna suck. Alright, and last but not least, let's see if we can enchant some stuff even better. I don't know what these things are. I think they're vessels. I can't enchant that anymore. I have no idea if this is gonna work. I slaughtered Theos pretty well. I wonder if I can just send Melkor in. Or is it gonna transport the rest of my people too? Yeah, probably transport them all.
You are far from your... The
Yeah, but transport everybody. Dude, that's a shitty formation. Why do they have to be in that formation? That's kind of dumb that you can't go into the final battle in the formation that you want.
How did you find it? Hear me, Woodica. Croak 10!
Half speed. Because I don't know why that would ever not be half speed. Oh, they're all gonna drink their potions first. That's funny. Ow! is already dead? What the crap? Come on, get him up. Cute. Did I dominate Theos? That's hilarious. Oh, he's back upside down.
Stand still.
That's gonna hurt.
Moe Ixi Ana. Curses. I'm blinded. Don't even
Ow. Oh, what happened? How many at? 5?
No, you. I need.
Oh my god, she just keeps dying. You definitely do, probably. I don't know how helpful these revive spells are. Okay. Come on, are you serious? Why did she keep dying? Just don't die this time, maybe? Oh my god. Well, we're dying again. I guess it's Theos that's doing that much damage to me? That's just ridiculous. Well, I did a lot better that time. I'll say that. Oh, man.
Hey there.
That's just so weird that it doesn't activate slow-mo. Like, there's a bunch of stuff that doesn't happen in this combat that happens in other combat.
How did you find it? Hear me, Woodica. Your servant... Roak 10!
And pause. Half speed. Now that they're there, go ahead and use... Nah, we're not gonna do that. Yep. Yeah, it's been an ugly morning, Kablooey. Everybody drink their potions. Next, we're gonna change you to damage. Nah. Oh, already killed him. That was fast. What are those? I wish I could tell you. No, I'm not 100% sure though.
Othic word and rock!
Grieving Mother, you are doing something right. Just making sure. What's she doing? Guess she's casting a spell.
Curses! Blinder than a whorepox. The Faru beyond seek!
Okay. Yep, she was just standing back there doing nothing. I don't know what her problem is. She can't do anything for some reason. I'm trying to do as much damage as I possibly can to both of them without killing them.
It's no use. I need something stronger.
I got one of them. Now we need to do this. And she needs to do this.
Come on, back on your feet. We need
Crap! Man, she dies fast.
you.
Wow, she already died again.
Othic. Worth it. Our giant has been overwhelmed. That didn't work. We need to try something.
Oh, he's dead? What? Okay, it's just him. It's just him. Oh my god, and now I'm dominated. That's so awesome. She already cast herself into exhaustion, didn't she? God, I wish I wouldn't have brought her.
There's a better way to handle it.
Nope, that's not gonna do any good. No.
Mow it.
Need some?
Why are you not drinking your bottle? There we go. That's gonna hurt. Wait, I don't know. That wasn't harmful at all.
You're attacking the wrong side.
Yeah, you are totally attacking the wrong side.
Blast!
Haravis, you got anything left, dude? Oh. Totally do. Oh my god, quit dominating them! Oh man, I can't survive another attack like that. What do we got? Do we got any kind of potions here? Plus 59 endurance. There we go. Oh no, the slot can't be changed in combat.
Slow down.
Rally!
Got time to catch our breath.
Yeah. I think Theos beats me here. I don't have enough of anything to kill him. Yeah, there's a few things I gotta change. Number one, I hate you all for telling me to bring Grieving Mother, because I feel like she would have been, or other people, Sagani would have been way more useful here. Excuse me. Why can't she cast any spells? Oh, she didn't have enough focus. That's what kept happening. Can she shut down Theos?
Hey there.
How did you find it? Hear me, Wood. Roak 10!
Kinda not. Okay.
Need some?
God, what the hell happened to Melkor? Just got demolished. You already used that, so that was friggin' fast.
Mow it. Exceed. Lavaru.
Peons!
What happened to that one? Did I already kill him? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, that didn't do anything.
I'm ready. My mind.
Oh, come on,
Yeah,
get
she's
back
dead. Crap!
on your feet. We need you. Lavaru. Curses. Blinder than a whorepoxed bat. Offsect worth and raw.
Okay. Now we need her to run away. Oh boy, he dominated my Drake. That's so great.
Your thoughts must be
Beyond sea.
Hey! Let's talk this over.
Then roar.
Ixmaru!
I know. I'm changing her to none. So I can just control her. I gotta try to build up her focus again.
Curses! I'm blinder than a warhawk's bat.
Willpower and hallucinations will only keep me upright for so long.
The Paru beyond seek!
Worth it.
Oh, that's okay that he got in. How is she... my lord. Yeah, that's a sucky spell, buddy. That's what I thought. Focus goes up with basic attack, and she's attacking. She's not getting any focus. Oh, right, that's not that move. She's got 10 focus. Great. Man, Palagina's probably about to die. Oi!
Worth and roar.
That's gonna hurt.
This one repels my touch.
Lavaru beyond seek!
Oh, he's dead! Oops. I accidentally killed him. Who did that little lightning bolt there? Was that you, Aravius? That was amazing.
All those lifetimes spent to preserve a single vital secret. I can't imagine having that much certainty.
That's the servant down, and the mistress still to go. A good start, worthy of being built upon.
I hope this is the end, but what's to stop him from being born again with the same ill intent? And before you suggest the option, no, I'm not eating his soul. I'll put almost anything in my mouth, but not that.
Thousands of souls he has tortured. Would that he could live those sufferings 1,000 times himself.
In his own way, Theos must have truly believed he was caring for the people of Eora, protecting them from themselves. A shame his soul won't have a chance to reflect on his errors before it enters the wheel.
You come out in the room you are standing in now, but it is new and pristine and filled with people, thousands of them, all turned towards the great Audra pillar and the machine that encases it. Theos stands at the machine, and you are one with him now. You look out at the crowd, at faces of shriveled old men and cherub-cheeked little girls, at mothers bouncing infants to quiet them, and fathers clasping their children's restless hands, and watching you with somber acceptance. A woman with tears in her eyes gives you a small nod. You turn back toward the machine, your breath constricted beneath the weight of unwanted knowledge, preparing yourself to set out alone on a journey without end. You close your eyes and open them again to find the machine still in front of you, beckoning. You take your place in front of it and place your hands upon a large mechanical disc at the base of the great crystal column and speak a single word. Giant rings creak to life, building speed, setting arrays of carved draconic mouths aglow and sending tremors through the platform beneath you. The entire room shakes now with the force of the accelerating machine, all sound drowned out by its deep, deafening thrum. Brilliant tendrils of light arced outward from the pillar in all directions, and you look over your shoulder to see them engulfing the crowd, burning them brightly like hot iron. One by one, the tendrils disappear, leaving ashen effigies where people once stood, many of them disintegrating into gray heaps under the stress of the tremors. You look above to the Audra pillar, and a glowing spherical masses begin to coalesce atop the column where the arcs converge. It grows and pulses, translucent and bulbous like some immense chrysalis, suspended in slow rotation as though it was being spun from the arcs of light. When the last arc disappears, the spectral mass hangs a moment, no longer rotating, so bright you must shield your eyes with an outstretched hand, and it seems to you as though it is looking at you. You bow your head in acknowledgement and look back up to see it melt into the pillar like warm candle wax. The pillar flares with a flash of light, bright as the sun itself, then fades to darkness. The machine slows down to an abrupt halt, and when the last echo of its grinding cogs is past, the chamber is still, and you are alone. From all sides, reality begins to bleed into the memory, and you find yourself in your own skin once more, looking down on Theos' lifeless body. You sense a listlessness to Theos' soul, an overwhelming fatigue that hinders its immediate escape, and makes it vulnerable to manipulation. You feel as though your victory has given you some kind of hold over it, and you're able to do with it as you please. He's too dangerous to let him go.
To apply the teachings of Durance would more immediately satisfy the cravings in my bones. But this is the stronger lesson, for his soul is already marked by his own hand.
Perhaps this is the best place in the world for Theos. Somewhere he can't cause further harm. Still, you eventually found the Ovara. What is a few thousand years to someone like him?
Bye-bye, Theos. been a hell of a ride, Theos.
Yeah?
So much for Theos, then. Now you have a chance to set things right, back to the proper order of things. It will take the Deerwood generations to recover, but at least these souls will find their way back to the wheel, as it should be.
Victory looks good on you. There was a blur about your soul that lingers no more. Seems putting Theos to rest has given you some measure of inner peace. Of course, now you need to decide what to do with these trapped souls. You've won the right, if you wish, to use these souls as fodder to strengthen the living. Think of the Hollowborn, think of the victims of animancy gone awry. It would be a great boon to so many. Consider, my Watcher friend, that a true hunter provides strength and sustenance for the whole tribe. But that is merely my two pawns on this matter. This is your hunt, your victory, your prize. When I lost my way, you helped steer me back to Gallowayne. I sincerely believe the Seeker God has returned the favor by guiding you to this moment. It has been an honor to be a part of your pack.
Fortnite. I ain't never played no Fortnite. Although I would like to. How you doing, Treller?
The road greets us at last. You fared well, Watcher. Better than any Watcher has right to. Seems you were afield in need of a flame's cleansing. Would that my own trial had produced such an outcome. I had figured myself for the field all this time. But you were the field, and I the darkness. A lesson neither of durance nor of Margaret. But with that trial,
You talking about Fortnite, Kablooey?
a new one begins. A god's trial. And I will stand in judgment without mercy.
Theos may be gone, but his crimes, the wounds he has inflicted, remain. Yet before you lies an opportunity to heal, to restore. Only through the healing of families, repairing the bonds between parent and child, reforging the shattered links between generations, can the Deerwood be knit whole once more. I cannot stop you, Watcher, nor can I accomplish what must be done, but I beg you to use this rare chance for mercy and restoration. That is all.
We've come to the end of it, my friend.
It's
It has
been
been
fun,
an honor
Ghana.
to walk this road with you, and I will regret our parting.
Yeah?
Let's rest real quick. One last time.
Hey there. Hey there.
Send the souls back into the reincarnation side, return to search the bodies they were intended for, and disintegrate the souls, distribute the essence, disperse the souls to it unknown. Back into the reincarnation cycle. Achievement unlocked, won the game. Whoo!
At your command, the ancient device became your instrument, spinning to life with deafening resonance and gathering up the swirling essence like thread on a great spindle. There, In the pale, pulsing glow of the machine that set you on this path long ago, you summoned all your strength, focusing on your objective and blocking out all else. With a single concussive blast that rocked the chamber and sent you tumbling to the ground, you freed the souls from their stasis. Exhausted, your consciousness slipping away, your last sight was of the machine, dark and dormant. Then your eyes closed, and sleep welcomed you at long last. After coming to and searching for some time, you discovered the route Theos used to enter Sun and Shadow, and embarked on a long and arduous ascent back to the surface. You emerged in Ter Evron after days of tunneling through the rubble Theos had left behind, and when you stepped into the daylight, you were faced with a different Deerwood than the one you had left. At your direction, the lost souls of the Hollowborn were funneled back into the churn of Bareth's wheel to find their way into new vessels and partake in the life they had been denied during Whitewind's legacy. Though parents of Hollowborn would remain just that, the end of Whitewind's legacy would bring about a spate of new, healthy births, the infants bearing souls once meant for Hollowborn children. The natural cycle of life and death had been restored to Deerwood, and with it came a renewed faith in the providence of the gods. Though you had killed Lord Radric in his throne room, so strong was his drive to rid his land of Eothasians that he returned to life as a death guard.
Yeah, I figured he came back.
Crusader for his brutal cause. With the remains of his humanity stripped away, Radric came to see all the people of Gilded Vale as worshippers of Eothas, and one day he led his forces into the village personally to see them all purged from his lands. Gilded Vale.
So there's just nothing I could have done to stop that?
Shell, its buildings ruined and its people slaughtered. Even travelers and would-be squatters knew better than to take refuge inside its borders. Lord Radric returned to Radric's Hold, where he remained, keeping eternal watch over his barren domain. Following the assassinations of Duke Avar Wolfgren and Lady Webb, Defiance Bay was thrown into political upheaval. In the ensuing weeks, the streets had become the domain of looters and blackguards. Few dared to step outside their own doors alone or unarmed.
No, because I went back there and there was nothing I could have done.
Of the Crucible,
like everything was still the same.
Their depleted numbers had gained favor in the public eye for their role in the unraveling of the conspiracy surrounding Whitewind's legacy, and were quickly reinforced by returning forces from Fleetbreaker Castle. For the Knights, their resurgence marked a return to the tradition as well. Having seen firsthand the dangers presented by dabblers in animancy, the Order quickly abolished the practice internally, preferring the familiarity of their hammers and forges to the uncertainties of Essence and Adra. Their identity rediscovered, the Knights suppressed their political aspirations and began once again to train their recruits in the art of blacksmithing, recapturing the post-revolutionary ideals of Deerwood and regaining the respect of its citizens as a result. Though the machine atop Ter Noaneth had been disabled, it had not seen its last use. Heritage Hill was rebuilt, and no sooner had the first families moved in to resettle the district than members of the Leaden Key, acting under standing orders from their Grand Master, climbed the tower and reactivated the machine.
I don't know. I don't think I got that quest.
Night, and watched as history repeated itself, the victims reanimating and devouring the survivors.
Now, is that a DLC
After
quest?
this second incident, the district would remain abandoned. The Duke's assassination at the apparent hands of an animancer had caused catastrophic rioting in the streets of Defiance Bay.
Oh, where did you get it from?
But those who had escaped the melee in the palace hearings remembered the testimonies of the strange guest who had shown up that day and absolved animancy, implicating the Leaden Key instead. The rumor spread quickly, and soon the popular belief was that the assassin had been a Leaden Key spy. When the legacy had lifted, people came to see it not as a sign that the riots had been
I did not get
to
that.
the god's wishes, as Theos had hoped,
I didn't even see that person.
but as a confirmation
Crap,
that
I probably could have stopped
animancy
him
had
then.
never been the source of the problem in the first place. Deerwoodans instead convinced themselves that the riots had somehow purged Defiance Bay.
That kind of sucks just because I didn't see the person.
And that the end of Whitewind's legacy was their well-deserved reward. The rage against animancers was quickly forgotten, and those who had survived were permitted to return to Brackenbury Sanitarium and rebuild it so they might resume their studies.
Nice. Animancy
The
came
town
back.
of Deerford had seen the last of the cult of Scan. Dark rumors about the town's many curses quickly faded, and travelers soon returned.
Yay.
The fortress of Cadnua emerged as a bastion of security in the midst of an untamed land, becoming the envy of every thane and earl in Deerwood. Legend grew over time of its impregnability, and stories of formidable invaders easily scattered by the keep's defenses became popular around the hearths of Deerwoodinians. Likewise, it also became a beacon to travelers, merchants, and visiting dignitaries alike. Reputed as the finest fortress in all Deerwood, people would journey from near and distant lands alike to experience its fabled hospitality and grandeur. Palagina had gone against the Duke's Bell's orders by inventing a new trade arrangement with the Anamenfoth to accommodate the recovering Deerwooden market. With the Deerwood's people still weakened by Weidmann's legacy, the Valian republics easily pushed their would-be competitors out of the market.
Oops.
For her outrageous insubordination and audacity, Palagina was banished from the republics. She traveled north in the eastern region.
I just never found that villager, though.
Ports and entering the ranks of the kind wayfarers. Despite her bravery and dedication to those in her care, her strange appearance made her feel like an outsider wherever she went.
That sucked because as soon as I saw his dead people, like the dead soldiers, I went up there to see what was going on.
To Thane Bog. The elders of the Fisher Crane had not warmed to Horavius in his absence, and when he arrived, he was denounced and scorned. Horavius spoke of his
I'm
deeds
sure there's a few
and
things
of
I
his
didn't
communion
do.
with Gallowayne, yet none would support his petition to return to the tribe. One by one, starting with the oldest, Horavius challenged each member of the council to single combat, humiliating the Riau in a series of savage duels. With half the council bloodied and shamed, the elders at last acknowledged Horavius's strength, announcing him a hunter of the Fisher Crane tribe. Upon being granted this title, Horavius calmly left the village and embarked again on his life of wandering. Adair chose not to return home to Gilded Vale. Through a number of quiet inquiries, he soon found his way into the underground organization of Aethasians known as the Night Market.
Good for him.
Ironically, in learning that the gods had been fabricated, Adair found his faith in Aethus renewed, and that his god was neither alive nor truly a god had become irrelevant. He rose quickly through the ranks of the Night Market for his optimism and for his bold leadership, his ultimate goal to make the Deerwood a place that would welcome followers of the Shining God once again. When the dust settled in Sun and Shadow, Aloth looked upon the remains of Theos Ix Arcanon, his former master. He saw where the Grandmaster
Schrodinger's
had
gone.
gone
Yeah,
wrong,
pretty much.
and he knew what he would do better. The secret of the gods would be preserved, and with it, the sanity and well-being of all Kith. He donned the remains of Theos's ceremonial garb and prepared himself for the long and lonely task ahead.
Aloth, you're gonna...
With
What?
the
No,
Watcher's goals
damn it,
accomplished
Aloth.
and his own vows fulfilled, Kanorua sailed back toward Rawatai, thinking on the lessons his travels had provided him. By the time he landed at Tekoa, he understood what his path must be. Standing before the Lore College, Kanorua explained that the tablet he sought had been destroyed, and so a true interpretation of the Tonvi Oratoa could no longer exist. The people of Rawatai would have to create their own. He described the many strange things he had seen in his travels, and announced his intent to pursue the accumulation of knowledge abroad, seeking answers to new questions. True to his word, Kana soon set sail on yet another expedition, and in Tekoa, his passionate accounts inspired many to follow in his footsteps.
Good for Kana.
With Theos defeated and the souls released from Sun and Shadow, healthy children were born once again in the Deerwood. The grieving mother sought a place where she might do penance for the birthing bell. She returned to Deerford, where, to the astonishment of the villagers, she delivered the first healthy child in over a decade.
Nice.
She remained there, and with each new birth, she saw a measure of hope restored to the Deerwood, and a measure of grace for her own troubled past. Durrance used Magrin's strength only until Theos had been cast from the world, and then, swore off her influence entirely. Regret came to weigh heavily on his mind, and a man who had never previously lacked for words or opinions came to embrace silence and contemplation.
Thank God.
He continued to wander, penniless and destitute, searching now not for the reason for his goddess's silence, but for a mechanism for revenge. The charred robes he continued to wear as a reminder that he had been burned by his goddess, and not just by the flames of the Godhammer. Sagani experienced the 4 months of her journey back to Masuk in vivid colors.
I like Sagani.
She strove to memorize every moment of her final trip to the Deerwood, Erglonfoth, the Valian Republics, and beyond, preparing to tell her village of what she had seen on her long journey. All of Masuk shared in her triumph, and she felt her pride and elation magnified by the joy of her village. Never again did she doubt the value of her sacrifices. After decades as a long hunter, Sagani finally became one of Masuk's most respected elders. She guided her community with wise counsel, and a generation after she finally passed, another huntress journeyed into the world to find her soul. For you, the death of Theos brought an end to your waking visions, and a silence to the whispers of the past. In their absence, you were able to sleep. The questions of a distant lifetime ceased to trouble your soul. All that remained was what to make of the answer. But at the moment, there was little to be done, and the matter would have to wait. A long journey loomed ahead.
Yay! Oh. What'd you guys think? Whew! Man, that was a fun game. That was a great pick, Sauron. I will say, it's finally over, though. I'm pretty sure this game took me longer than any other game so far. Actually, it's not true. I think Roller Coaster Tycoon took longer. But I didn't record everything of Roller Coaster Tycoon like I did this game. I'm gonna guess, unless you can actually change Aloth's fate if you bring him along and talk to him more, I'm gonna guess that he becomes the big bad guy of Pillars of Eternity 2. Ah, well, that was amazing. Anyways, next game on the list will be Dead Island, Definitive Edition, which I am very excited for, just because I love Dead Island. I know it's not the best game ever, but it is just so much fun just to kill some time with it. Oh my god. And I can't wait to play the Definitive Edition, which I've never played before. It's all in like Super HD, all looks beautiful, all new graphics, gotten rid of all the bugs. Very excited for it. And then after that, of course, we got Donkey Kong Country, followed by Super Mario RPG, and whatever that game after that was. Anyways, coming up... Excuse me, coming up, is the end of the month, and we're definitely going to start making this more of a heavier tradition than we usually do. The last day of the month, we'll be doing a giveaway. And for more information on it, you can go to the Facebook page, Morgoth's Lair, which is down below. If you go to that, we're going to post a big update on that. Reach out to a whole bunch of people about what the giveaway is going to basically what it's going to give away. I'm going to have a vote to see what type of game people would like, or if they just like a gift card on Steam, or what everybody would like to do. So, might even give away a few shirts. We'll see. Oh, kablooey. There was one thing I was going to do for you, but I'll do that after the credits are over. So make sure to tune in October 31st. That's going to be, I know, Halloween, but it's going to be during the day. That will do the giveaway. Oh, good lord, they got the White March development team here. Yikes. Good lord, we've been sitting there for hours. Nice. What a game. Alright, like I said, that's it for today. Thanks for hanging out, and I will catch you guys later. Hope you have a great day.